All right, ready to go here. Jeremy Pena now at the plate.
Number 3, Jeremy Pena.
And a new season is officially underway. Late swing fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Rolled over to third. And an easy out to start the game. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
That's the ball.
Just settling in here at Coors Field. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 now. Altuve waits. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Two down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strike. Now it's the rookie first baseman.
The leadoff hitter tonight, first baseman, number 7, TJ Rumfield.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Ground ball right side. Walker takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Kyle Karros, the next to hit. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman.
That's out the corner.
2 outs and a runner at third here on opening day. In the dirt, blocked. No advance from the runner, but it's 3-0 now.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Jack Caglione, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Nice grab. And they get the out. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Christian Walker swings through it for strike one. On to first, one out in the second. So now with one away and a man at second, Carlos Correa up next for the Astros. That one fouled off. No score here in the second. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to...
Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and the Astros tie it up.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Here's the center fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That clips the corner. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Karros. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So up next, Cam Smith. Golden opportunity right here. Castro to Tovar. Throw to first, but he beat it. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Grounded out his first time. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here on opening day. Check swing called strike. And now it's even 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Lined into right. And it gets by him. Coming home. Passes third. He wants it all. The relay to the plate. Save!
No.
So 2 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. In the dirt. Ball 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Doyle moving under this one. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's to third. Correa over to first. And quickly 1 away in the second. This is Willie Castro.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Nope.
Really good
That's
take,
inside.
especially with 2 strikes.
Ball.
Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Chase DeLauder. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one.
That one missing inside. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So here's the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. The other way. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. To second, but he beats the throw. Save. And now it's Christian Walker. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Has room, and he makes the catch. Two aboard with one out. Here's Carlos Correa. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Strike two. Makes the catch for the second out. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Foul ball there. Doyle in his third season, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter.
Oh.
And another ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Karros. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Moniak in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Now the 0-1.
Nope, that's low. Ball 2.
And that's outside. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Alvarez on the move. And there's 2 down. Two aboard, 2 outs. Hunter Goodman will hit next. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Ball. That's the ball.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. In the dirt. This one in the air, center field. Hernandez gets under it, and that is that. Start of the fourth. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Moniak makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here's the center fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. He hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Pena stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And here is Jose Altuve. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go. Bottom 4. Jack Caglione digging in for the Rockies. In the air, left side. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Everything came together for him. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And takes low for ball 1.
That's a ball.
Late with the swing there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. That was pretty nasty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Willie Castro.
Strike. Woo.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez has a beat on it. 2 away. So in now for Colorado, Chase DeLauder. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Up the middle. Altuve throws to first in time. And he is thrown. Back here in Denver. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. There's a strike.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Ball. Inside.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
This looks like extra bases. Coming around third is Alvarez. In to score from first. And it's 5-0. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Inside, just missed. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Check swing, went around. That is strike two.
Nope, ball two.
Straight him out aching. That was pretty nasty. And here comes Carlos Correa. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Man at second.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so he's
base hit. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's an 8-run lead. So a man aboard, Yainer Diaz. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run shot. And next to hit for Houston, Heriberto Hernandez to third. And that's just foul.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep.
That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. On the ground, and foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. DeLauder takes it in for the out. Out number 2. So the Houston lineup turns over. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Jose Altuve now at the plate.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 0-2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. What a stop. Throw to second, the tag, and they got him. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
1 away. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter. In the air, left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump on.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 9-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That's off the corner.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Started after it. Appeal to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled hard the other way. And the 0-2. Oh, great stop. Tags the runner for 1. Double play. What a twin killing. Top 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's a hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he'll pull into second safely.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game.
Makes the catch for the second out.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Check swing. He held up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Coors Field. Well, we go bottom 6.
Now pitching for Houston, number 17, Highway Tang.
All these Rockies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. Tang, 27 years old, and he's a native of Taiwan. The 0-2. To the right side. Throw to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. On the ground right side. Altuve slings to first. And that's we go to the top of the 7th at the plate. Is the Astros catcher. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Reaching down, makes the catch. And now the center fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Foul ball. The 0-1. Karros. Tosses across to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. 3rd out. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 7th, Chase DeLauder digging in for the Rockies. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. This one smoked on its way out of here. Junior! He'll take a jog around the bases. Now here is Brenton Doyle. This one in the air. 10 under it. And there's one down. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter.
No.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Smith on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Mickey Moniak. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Man on second, 2 down.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one missed. Now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much get.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Tatsuya Imai.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Goodman in the box now, takes strike 1. Out to short, Pena. They limit the damage here.
Ain't no stress, we relax, we relax, we relax.
Back to the top of the order. just about ready to roll. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit.
52, Wilyer Abreu.
Out to short, Pena. Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. And a foul ball. Burrows, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. What a stop to first. Nicely done for the out. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one missed. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starter, Peyton Tolley. What do we have on him? Stepping in, Jeremy Pena.
Number 3, Jeremy Pena.
That one fouled off. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got him. Now 1 away. Jose Altuve up to hit here. First pitch misses.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
That's ball 2.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Big time power. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Isaac Paredes now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So stepping in for Boston, Michael Garcia. Line drive. Makes the catch. 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6.
Next to hit, Romy Gonzalez. Squirts away a little bit. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Altuve. To Walker, and that's 2. Back here in Houston, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Fouled off down the right side. 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. Stays alive. Carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So next up for Houston, Christian Walker. And there's the strike. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That's worth the price of admission. Now Correa up to hit. Abreu under it. Out. Number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Abreu under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. On to the 3rd inning. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Out towards left center. Hernandez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now the catcher up to hit. Brandon Valenzuela. Ripped to first. Caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Durbin in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the slider just misses. In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases, though. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Swings through that.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Check swing, and he went 0-2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. 1 down.
Ball, that's out.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike three, and that's
Up
two in a
next
row.
for the Astros.
2 outs, base is
Second
empty.
baseman,
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's smacked on a line to center. Reaching down and makes the grab. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. So digging in, Michael Garcia. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. In the air right field, Smith coming on. And that is that. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. One up, one down. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Ball one.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 2-0. 1 down. Yainer Diaz digs in now. Fought off foul. The 0-1. That clips the corner.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Christian Walker. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Nope. Ball one.
Fair ball. And that extends the inning.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Correa in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strike. Back here in Houston, so stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. That one hit to right. 1 away. Now batting Jarren Duran. Fly to center his first time. Out to short. Pena. Fires to first. That's 6 straight set down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Brandon Valenzuela. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. So 2 down at the plate. Caleb Durbin. Slice to right. And that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Gets him to chase after that one. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Misses, full count now. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Heriberto Hernandez.
Hey! Ball, that's in.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the Astros.
And next to hit for Houston, Cam Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Pena in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 down. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. Nice grab. Throw to second, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Houston, so stepping in for Boston, Michael Garcia. Liner caught at second. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound. Tatsuya Ima.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big
hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Duran up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. In the air out to center. Base hit into the outfield. And it gets by him. Runner from third in to score. We are tied at 2.
That's 3 singles in a row. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Right side. And that chance handled. Cepena at second for one. Double play. What a clean. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, these Astros being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
One down.
I mean, it's fine to be patient and wait for your pitch, but if the pitcher's attacking the strike zone, you have to be ready to swing the bat. Otherwise, you're just falling behind in the count, and they can do what they want with you.
Paredes, batting with one down, takes a strike. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air out towards right center. Abreu flying after this one. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2 again. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty much a model swing on that one. As he
new pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Slayton.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Walker in the box now, takes strike one. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have.
A swing and a miss. Now it's the second baseman, Caleb Durbin. He's 2 for 2. This one in the air right field. And it's a foul ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates. Smash that one through the infield for the...
Astros go to the pen, and here Steven Oker.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Down the line, and it's foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Ground ball left
That ball's
side.
foul.
And that's just foul. Runner on the go. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Kyle Schwarber up next for the Red Sox.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Squared up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now, Ceddanne Rafaela to third. And that's a fair ball. In to score from third. And they take the lead in the seventh.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just found a way to slap that ball down the.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 52.
Now it's going to be Michael Garcia.
Ball, that's low.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the top half of inning number 7.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air, right field. Smith on his way in. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. Late with the swing there. And that's outside. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. In comes the run from second. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. In the air, left field. Alvarez gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa. Pitching change here, Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get.
Garcia. There's one. And that's a double play. Wow. Base is empty after the double play. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him. That's out number 3. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. This one in the air, center field. Hernandez moving under it. And there's one away. Next to hit, Brandon Valenzuela. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left field. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Caleb Durbin. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And that one almost hit him. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 8th. Jeremy Pena, now Tyron Guerrero into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Strike on the inside corner.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
That catches the top part of the zone. 0-2 now. Goes down looking. 1 out, man at first. So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez.
Inside, ball
Now
one.
these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Two down. 2 aboard, 2 outs. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Lays out and makes. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jahmai Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Schwarber at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fights it off, he'll see another. And a good eye there.
Inside.
Red Sox leading it by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Ceddanne Rafaela, the next to hit. This one in the air. And there's 2 down. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Michael Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Reaches, but can't make the grab. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that one is lifted in the air. Smith on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Houston. Set for the bottom of the ninth. Aroldis Chapman on to try and close it out for the Red Sox.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 3. And just 1 out remaining for Houston. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's the ball game. And your final.